I'm Dave Fannin with the Body Firm Personal Training, Fitness Bootcamps, and this is Carrie Purcell. She's a longtime client of mine and a mother of two and a nurse. And I've been running some basic questions by her because her experience, of course, is going to be different from mine. And I wanted to get an idea of like what you would suggest for busy moms to manage to stay on track during the holidays. You know, the party season, the next 2 weeks that we're going into, there's always something. There's food at every event. And sometimes it's morning, noon, and night.
Right.
There's something going on. So what would be the 3 top tips that you could give busy ladies to stay on track?
Yeah, and even just to elaborate on what Dave just said, I'm thinking at work we have like Christmas breakfasts, and then after work you've got happy hours, and then you've got company parties to go to, and then you have all your family parties to go to, and so and you're always eating at these things, always. I think the best thing to start off with is proteins and vegetables. That's where you want to start your event. If it's breakfast, choose the best protein that you can if there's more than one offered. So proteins and veggies, it sounds so simple, but make sure that's what you're putting on your plate first. And then you can add some other things to your plate, which would be your fruits and also your carbs. If you've got more than one carb, just pick one. You don't need a ton of them. I'm just kind of thinking about Christmas dinner. You've maybe got dressing and mashed potatoes. Just pick one of them because we don't need both carbs. It's just extra calories that we don't need. And I'm thinking of like happy hours. There's always like chips and hot sauce, which is, my kryptonite. I love it. But you've got to limit it. So I guess that would be my first tip. And second tip is load your carbs, or load up on protein and vegetables and limit to 1 carb.
And 3?
3.
You can't graze all day.
Oh man, yeah, that's a really important rule, especially on Christmas, because your family gets together at like noon or whatever the time is, and you've got appetizers and all these holiday treats and everything's out, and you can't graze all day. So maybe the game plan is the family's getting together at noon, and we're gonna eat at 6 p.m. Tell yourself, I'll allow myself to start having some snacks around 3. And you can't graze all day. It's really about self-control at that point. So
there's a little bit of that.
Yeah.
I'd like to say it was easy, but it's not always easy.
It's not.
But you'll feel a lot better the next day.
And then I have to talk about dessert.
Okay.
Because you're always going to have that,
yeah.
Especially at Christmas. I like to have wine. I also like to eat dessert. But I'm going to have to really kind of sit and think about which one do I want more.
You know which one it is yet?
I do.
Tell me.
It's going to be wine.
Of course it is. We don't judge.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you.
And it's the holidays.
And I'm a mom and I'm with my family. I need some wine.
Yes, you have to take the edge off every day. And that's perfect. That's 3 tips and a bonus tip that
Perfect.
Choose a wine. That's
choose
it.
Wine.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good job. Hey, I'm Dave Fannin with the Body Firm Personal Training. This is Carrie Purcell. Thanks for watching. That's good stuff.
I keep crying.
It's just because you're so happy.